She-Hulk Episode 7 Hidden Details. First, at Blonsky's retreat, Jen meets a bunch of new people who have Marvel Comics origins. First, Man-Bull introduces himself, and in the comics, Man-Bull, aka William Torrens, often went up against Daredevil. Second, Jen is introduced to El Aguila. In the Marvel Comics, El Aguila, aka Alejandro Montoya, is a mutant and notably worked alongside Iron Fist. Also, El Aguila saying he's a swashbuckler is a nod to his comics history too. Third, when Jen stumbles upon Blonsky's therapy session, she meets Porcupine and Saracen. In the comics, Porcupine, aka Alexander Gentry, went up against the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, and more. Meanwhile, Saracen is notably one of the first vampires on Earth in the comics. Fourth, we can see a jar filled with money sitting on a table next to Blonsky. The jar reads, "Chicken Jar." Earlier in the episode, Blonsky revealed he has a beloved chicken at his retreat. Fifth, when the tow truck finally arrives to take Jen's car, we can see that it says, "Slott Towing," which is a nod to Dan Slott, who is a well-known comic book writer, who wrote for She-Hulk, The Amazing Spider-Man, Silver Surfer, and more. When Jen gets into the truck, we can see that the driver is named Dan, which is, of course, another nod to Dan Slott, who gets a special thanks in the She-Hulk. And finally, in the credits, we can see that one of the drawings depicts El Aguila as a matador in college, which he referenced earlier in the episode.